So it's the first of the semi-finals. Clearly Hewitt chose to receive. Best of 3 tiebreak sets. Tomorrow, incidentally, it's the best of 5 sets for the final.
Well, I think announcing his intentions in no uncertain terms, Kafelnikov. He intends taking that net quite a bit. He lost his serve 4 times against Shulkin, 3 times in the first set, and then once in the final set.
From Sandbine, 15
Well, being forced to volley from literally just inside the baseline would have been an interesting call if he'd let it drop. It would have been very close.
Jersey from 30. From 7.
No complaints from the players about the balls, but they always seem just a little heavy to me in those 2 shots of Hewitt, signifying that in my mind at least. You've got to give it quite a bit of margin.
A very comfortable opening service game for Kafelnikov, helped by the fact that he got 4 out of 5 first serves in.
Yes, he's a man who very often wastes his first serve, but he does feel that he's hitting it better. Of course, he's here on a bit of a high, having won 2 recent tournaments, and he is a man who thrives on a lot of tennis. Generally the workhorse of the tour, and this year probably no exception. Hewitt unbroken against Rosetsky, and no break points faced at all. Well, having played the first point of the match with a lot of energy, Kafelnikov, here he looks to have really good rhythm. Not trying to hit it too hard, just waiting for the opportunity, and then that signature shot of his, the one down the line.
First ace of the match.
Served 5 aces against Rosetsky, out-aced him, out-aced Krajicek. Equal number of aces to Henman in that match.
Rosetsky full of praise for the Hewitt serve. So it was much better than he had recalled it. A bit of extra depth from Hewitt, forcing the error, but lovely blocked forehand to get himself back in the rally.
It seems to me that's going to be a feature, just how Hewitt replies and how consistent Kafelnikov is with his 2-hander down the line.
Left for 6. Fearnside Jersey, 40-30.
And you feel it's almost like the sparring in the early rounds of a heavyweight contest, feeling each other out. 1-1.
Yes, Hewitt tells us that he sometimes listens to motivational music before a match, and one of the songs he likes most is The Eye of the Tiger from Rocky.
Yes, he has two nicknames. Rocky is one of them because he keeps watching the Rocky movies, and Rusty is the other one from his coach, Cahill. Signify the colour of the Hewitt locks. I think really only those close to him are allowed to call him Rusty. The Cyrus virtual reality machine, and the serve was perfect length. You just feel they're both a little tentative at the moment. Love game for Kafelnikov, and we're on serve in the early stages. 2-1 to the Russian. If you're joining us for the first time this week and on your weekend, get used to the chanting of the various fan clubs. Great idea the organisers here encouraged tennis clubs to adopt a player, and they gave them 30 tickets each for doing so, and both camps represented.
From Sonor, 15-9.
Again, I go back to that feeling about the balls being a little heavy. It's the way they sink into the net. There haven't been too many errors long or wide of the court. Well, some genuine punching in that rally and some attention to detail. But getting that one quite a long way out. Looks to use a lot of wrist on that forehand, of course. Not so wristy on the two-hander.
Got that one absolutely right.
From 30-15.
Serve timed at 138 Ks. It's a forehand that, for those whose memory goes back a long way, always reminds me of Willem Bungartz, the top German player in the 60s.
Runner-up to Newcombe in what, 67 at Wimbledon?
That's right.
Beat Roger Taylor in the semi-finals. Never forgave him.
A fair check from Sam, 40-15.
67, of course, the last of the, quotes, amateur, close quotes, Wimbledon.
Spiel, Hewitt.
Well, that's pretty quick. 194 for the second ace. It's 2-all.
Yes, he'd be very impressed with the number of aces he's been hitting over the last, both in Bâle and here, out-acing the likes of Krajicek and Rosetsky. Not that they've served that many, but he always maintains that it's because he works so hard at his game and to win points very often, he likes to win cheap points, or don't we all?
No from Sen.
That's the first double fault. And only the second point Kafelnikov's conceded on serve.
No right side.
Oh, that's terrific control. Sort of hung in the air, and probably a little scared moment there for Hewitt as to whether it might go out. Typical of Kafelnikov at his best. He's not a frequent serve volleyer. He just likes this 1-2. Likes to play the second shot off the ground.
Couple of good first serves to get back from the love 30.
He
got that forehand horribly wrong, and here's the first break point. Well, it's long, and Hewitt takes advantage of his first opportunity, and the Aussie teenager moves in front, 3-2.
Well, at the conversion rate into Aussie dollars, it'll make a fair bundle for Hewitt, wouldn't it?
Yep. He's already more than tripled his career prize money this year. Follows up the break with a fine forehand. Hewitt this year, 1.198 million.
Well, I wonder whether Hewitt was going to anticipate that. He just got off the mark a little slow here, otherwise he might have had a better opportunity.
I'd say 15-30.
Not often do you see the backhand break down like that. Normally so solid.
It may be a case of having hit a few too many into the net and just trying to raise his sights, and of course really raising them far too high.
that out. It's been called good. It's going to be terribly tough on Ulrich, Steve Ulrich, to overrule, but I'm sure that was out.
It was out, yes. Big point. Didn't quite get hold of it, just hitting inside it a bit, and it was always drifting away.
Very easy to get rattled by a decision like that. It would have given him, of course, 2 breakback points. Instead, Hewitt now with a point for 4-2.
Hewitt.
Well, Hewitt rides his luck, and that's what you have to do, of course. And there's his fan club. Nice to see a lot of them in sort of Aussie-coloured shirts. They've really got into it.
Doesn't seem to be able to make up his mind exactly how to take Hewitt on.
Right signal, 30 left. Signal, 40 left.
Yeah, but Hewitt will be annoyed with these unforced errors off the backhand side, just getting to him a little bit.
Well, nothing like a bit more power, really, to get rid of the frustrations that you're feeling.
There's a first venture to the net for Hewitt. Second double fault, and all of a sudden what was a very routine service game is anything but. Kafelnikov hangs on, stops the run of games against him. Hewitt's lead is 4-3. If Hewitt wins this match and Ferreira wins the second semi, we will be assured of a little bit of history in Stuttgart, because no non-European has ever won the tournament here.
It sounds like a very long and old tournament, but what, it's about 10 years, is it, or a bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more. The likes of Edberg and Krajcek and Becker, Enquist. And that's wide.
No,
Stick, another one to repel the overseas invasion.
From Sandbeide, 59.
Stuttgart, of course, is an old tennis resort. The Weissenhof tournament, which is played here in the summer, is a very old tournament. It goes way back. Certainly pre the Second World War.
From set, 30-15.
14 unforced errors now from Kafelnikov, compared with only 4 winners. It's as if he's reined himself in today, thinking, well, Hewitt likes pace and perhaps has overdone it. There's another winner for Kafelnikov.
Well, that's more the sort of point I was advocating or expected Kafelnikov to use. Just using his extra bulk, his extra size, his extra power, and then use those terrific volleying skills to finish matters off. Both Hewitt and Kafelnikov played the doubles here. Hewitt with Max Mirny, with whom he won the US Open, but they lost first round. Kafelnikov and Ferreira have also lost. Yes, they lost to Novak and Rico, the Czech pair.
Quickly up to the short ball and finding a nice angle. 0.4, 5-3 lead.
Hewitt leads 5-3.
Well, didn't, as Fru was saying earlier, face a break point against Rosetsky yesterday, and hasn't so far today. So the score 5-3 in favour of this man. Evgeny Kafelnikov must serve to stay in the set.
From set number 59.
His first ace.
So 4 against Shulkin. Generally averages just under about 5 a match.
From Sandbeide, 51.
Well, I think it's when he's been at his most impressive, but really hasn't been in all that many times. It's the two-hander down the line and the net attacks that have been the most impressive element of Kafelnikov's game.
Just to emphasise the point of how well Kafelnikov, indeed how well both of them are doing at the net. Impressive. So just that one poor service game has hurt Kafelnikov. Rest of the time he's been untroubled. 5-4 is Hewitt's lead.
Time.
Both men really made their names down in Australia. Kafelnikov, when he had a fantastic match with Pete Sampras in the '93 Australian Open. He stretched Sampras to 5 sets. And Sampras immediately afterwards said, well, this is the best Russian player I've ever seen. I wonder if he now thinks Marat Safin's a little bit better, given what Safin did to Sampras in the final of the US Open. Serving for the set.
From Sonor, 15.
Well, just trying to hit out.
Another good serve from Hewitt. He's winning 75% of the points when he gets his first serve in. And Cyrus shows this excellent placement, good depth. Three set points for the Australian.
Fairchick from 40-15.
First double fault.
Serve 3 against Rosetsky, 3 of them in one game.
Overhitting again, and there's the opening set to Hewitt. 33 minutes, 6 games to play, just the one break set. If you were Kafelnikov, would you change tactics at all now?
Well, as I said, I would look to use my extra bit of power to try and get on top of Hewitt a bit early in the rallies that he is. Hewitt made the errors early in the first set, but I can't see him making and gifting a lot of points off the ground to Kafelnikov here.
No from set, left 15. Send by 15.
Yes, he really had a chance to make the pass there.
Well, using his bigger shots here to a mean advantage, just forcing Hewitt to play them on the stretch, and because Hewitt senses that Kafelnikov's hitting the ball a bit harder, trying to get good depth on his replies.
Third serve from set, 40-15.
Third double fault from Kafelnikov. Great point, and well done, Kafelnikov. Great scrambling off the net cord. And the point of the match so far undoubtedly brings Kafelnikov the first game of the second set.
First game, second set.
Certainly give him a lot of satisfaction, and of course the key point was the one adjusting to the net cord. He just saw that he just had enough time and used his skills on the backhand slice. Here he goes for it. Plays the single-handed backhand quite a lot. Good volley, of course, and so has the technique to put himself back into play. And Hewitt perhaps just not looking to force quite quickly enough. He might have wrong-footed Kafelnikov at this stage, with Kafelnikov having to come back to the middle to adjust, instead of which Hewitt tends to play it a lot more down the middle instead of it more acute.
No from set, 15. No drive set, 11:30.
Second double, and a real opening now for Kafelnikov. Kafelnikov was winning in Moscow last week. Hewitt lost in the semis in Basel to Roger Federer. In a quite magnificent match, lost in the final set tiebreak.
Left, second service.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he's getting a little ratty with himself, because he's not played a good game here at all. And Kafelnikov has his first break points.
Kafelnikov.
First break of serve of the match for Kafelnikov, and he takes an immediate lead in the second set.
Kafelnikov leads 2-love.
Well, pretty inexplicable stuff by Hewitt, unless, of course, the tensions in that first set were even greater than we assumed. But very poor game by him.
No from set, love 15.
Just the one ace, of course, so far from Kafelnikov, so every chance that unless Kafelnikov finds a huge serve suddenly, which is unlikely, that Hewitt's going to have an opportunity to get right back at him.
From set by Dev, 15-all.
The sound that racket on ball makes here is a bit like playing with those old pressureless balls, at least to my ear. So very difficult to get up and over.
Drives it from set, 30-15.
Extra snap on that serve, and terrific placement.
Well, quality defending by Hewitt initially, keeping a good depth. You can see there Kafelnikov was in the ascendancy, but because of the depth, and here just lacking a little bit of the acceleration, making up his mind where to hit it, but didn't really accelerate into the shot.
Kafelnikov.
Well, Kafelnikov very nearly went over on his ankle nastily, but I think he's all right. The main thing is that he's consolidated the break and leads 3-love. Kafelnikov down a set, but up 3-love in the second. Hewitt to serve. Wonderful angle.
Well, this is a really authentic point, wasn't it? Because such good defense by Hewitt, getting good depth on his shot, but Kafelnikov keeping the ball going down that same avenue.
Well, he really is seizing the initiative, and Hewitt's seemingly getting pushed a long way back behind the baseline. Yes, Hewitt may have to become a little more positive himself.
Hitting that one very flat. Connors, of course, used to hit his very flat, and Hewitt has a lot of the Connors intensity about his game. Well, the players so often give, I think, even more credit than is needed to the opponent's volleying skills. It's almost as if Kafelnikov should really be saying, well, let's see how well you can volley. I'll play this carefully cross-court with a bit of spin, make him volley up, but they get rushed into playing these big shots.
What's Hewitt going for? Oh, the stringeling, the string saver.
Kafelnikov, a great user of that too. I was remarking in the previous match, he quite often seems, as a result of using his stringling so much, holds the opponent up.
Well, there was a real opportunity there for Kafelnikov, I thought, to effectively wrap up the set. 3-love up, love 30.
Kafelnikov leads 3-1.
Hewitt showed his fighting characteristics yet again.
And when you think of what he's done this year, because he's done it on hard courts, he's done it on grass, winning queens. Good showing at the French. Semi-final of the Masters Series in Rome, so he's proving himself a player really for all causes and all surfaces, which is such an edge to have.
Well, Kafelnikov disappointed by the call. Of course, it was delayed by the avoiding action.
Send by 15-all.
Well, it seems as if Kafelnikov was right about it. It's two poor ones he's had. Well, the sort of response I like, because not a good return by Hewitt, mid-court with nothing on it. And Kafelnikov quick to seize.
Second ace.
Followed by
a fourth double. Maintains his advantage, Yevgeny Kafelnikov. He leads by 4 games to 1, second set.
Kafelnikov leads 4-1.
Hewitt on the left, leads by a set to love. Evgeny Kafelnikov on the right leads 4-1. Just the one break in the second set. And, certainly whoever wins this match will be favourite to go on and become the 8th player to win a Masters Series title this year. 8 tournaments have produced 8 different champions, because none of the 4 left in this tournament have won a Masters Series event this year.
From Sino, 15-9. Drawing signal, 39. Third signal, 49.
Like so many of the players, he enjoys that slice serve to the forehand in the deuce court. There's the variety. His first ace of this set, third of the match. 4-2.
Coming through at 180 kilometers an hour. He was timed at 122 miles per hour here at Queen's this year. Of course, he beat Sampras in the final.
Kafelnikov joins him on the 3-ace mark.
Well, each until the last shot, giving themselves quite a bit of margin. I think you have to, particularly when you go for those shots down the line, you've got to tell yourself to just raise the shot, go for it by all means, but a fair distance above the net.
All set off by the perfect return right onto the far baseline.
And the acknowledgement from Kafelnikov, a good shot, high praise indeed.
Second set.
Well, if he was unlucky in the first set with the couple of, or in particular that call that would have given him a break point, he's desperately lucky at that time. But doesn't ride his luck, and now Hewitt has the 2 break-back chances. Nope, long.
Well within Hewitt's grasp, because Kafelnikov played the point well, but it was just a well-steered volley. This didn't have much on it. And Hewitt got there reasonably comfortably. Could have lobbed. This was a winner, and he kept it in.
That's tame from Hewitt.
Cursing the floor a bit, not that he slipped there, but he has slipped just as Kafelnikov did once when running wide. It hasn't made a great deal of difference, I don't think, to the Hewitt stroke. But if you do run as he has to, you need a feeling of security.
Quite a tacky court, this one, all the players have been saying. Well, it's as if Kafelnikov was saying to Hewitt, well, look, you know, we're a bit unlucky on those 2 break points. Why not have another one? Ugly tennis from both of them, to be honest, in the last few points. But Hewitt will take it because he breaks back. The lead is down to 4-3. Hewitt has broken back. We're talking about a tacky court. It means it's sort of sticky. The shoes are adhering to the court surface.
Yes, you don't have to explain that to South Africans, because we used to call tennis shoes tackies.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
for that very reason. It probably originated in, may even have originated in Wales, where you come from. So many of these expressions.
We used to call them daps.
Daps? Oh.
Yeah, these are your gym shoes.
All right. Daps.
All of a sudden, Kafelnikov, who at one stage, if you remember in this set, had 3 unforced errors to Leighton Hewitt's 10. It's now 12 all in terms of unforced errors in this set.
Got to get my film title in, a dirty dozen, would you say?
Can we think of anything with 13 in? I can't think of any 39 steps, but he's got a long way to go till he reaches 39 unforced errors in this set. Mind you, the way he's playing at the moment, he may well reach it. It's amazing.
Yes, he's all over the place, almost playing a game of cricket here, trying to hit it over the infielders.
Right, well, that's a bit like my forehand. Horrid. Love game for Hewitt. 3 games in a row, and the Australian is drawn level in the second set.
Well, I think were it not for the the kids that have been brought here to cheer the players on, the mood in the audience would be rather flat.
Sensing that this is a great chance to get another breakthrough, given that Kafelnikov's all over the place. That was a little close to the line for comfort. Well, it's infectious, this unforced error disease. Well, it's now a question of who's going to play worse in this set. Well, going to Kafelnikov back in front at 5-4. Evgeny Kafelnikov has his nose back in front. One stage 4-1 up in this set, caught it 4-all. Now Hewitt must serve at 4-5 to stay in the set. Just a little delay as some people walk down the side of the court.
No from set, 15.
Both first serves percentage are right on 47 for the match.
Curiouser and curiouser. Kafelnikov with a great chance of levelling. Much better. The winner coming on the 25th stroke of the rally.
Yeah, certainly the longest rally of the match. Really waiting for their opportunities, which never really seemed to come to Kafelnikov.
Brought out the backhand down the line at a crucial moment, and Kafelnikov with 2 set points. Good call on the far end. Just when he needed the big serve. Kafelnikov went with that one with a lot of courage. 3rd set point.
Been waiting for him to do that, because when he forces Hewitt wide on the forehand, Hewitt tends to bring the ball back cross court, and there is that opening down the line for Kafelnikov.
Suddenly the quality of play has risen. Hewitt's heart must have been in his mouth on his penultimate shot. Must have been right onto the far baseline. 3 set point save.
Good contrast too, using the loopy forehand on the one, and then that into out rather flatter forehand so successfully again, forcing the two-hander here to stretch and try and push it back with the one hand. In which case that's another clever shot, because he would have hurt Kafelnikov with those sliding backhands, and here just changing direction very quickly.
Hewitt picks up a warning for audible obscenity. Third deuce, the longest game of the match by some distance.
And Kafelnikov up to his usual tricks. Hewitt could have served yesterday. Well, he's obviously saying he can't get a grip of the racket particularly. He has that massive butt right at the end of the racket, and he's got a massive wristlet too, hasn't he?
Three set points have come and gone for Kafelnikov as Hewitt levels, much to the delight of his coach Darren Cahill. 5-all.
Well, he's such a difficult man to put down in a situation like that because he plays that percentage game so well. And Kafelnikov just perhaps not having quite enough courage.
From 15. Johnson,
Race number 4.
But at least the rallies are a lot more extended now. The unforced error coming really after quite a battle.
Another love service game for Kafelnikov, and Hewitt once again under pressure. Once again behind at 5-6. A bit more pace and a little flatter, those forehands from Hewitt.
From 15 love.
And a look at Yevgeny's manager.
Enjoy take no 30 love. Interference signal 49.
Oh, just trying to rush Hewitt on that, but Hewitt serving it into the body, keeping it low.
So Hewitt comes up with a love game of his own, and these two men will contest their first tiebreak against each other.
Well, Hewitt this year 12-10, Kafelnikov 18-18. He's usually ahead of the game. Good tiebreak player as a rule.
It's 1-0.
Perfect way to start, with a point against your opponent's serve, and if you can then hold your own, you've got away to a 3-love lead. You just seem to have a huge psychological advantage.
It's 5-2-0.
Neither of them played a tiebreaker this week. Hewitt's last tiebreaker, a rather painful one, the semi-final in Bâle against Roger Federer in that final set.
Where did he lose it by through, can you remember?
I think it was about 5.
Let for service.
Because he had match point at 5-4 in the final set.
Good depth on the return.
Well, it's not a serve you can necessarily rely on, Kafelnikov, but I always feel he has the ability, more so than Hewitt, to put in a few very effective first serves.
Let for service.
And also the ability, probably more so than Hewitt, to put in some ineffective double faults.
Great point. As Hewitt was resisting for all he was worth.
Yes, just caught with a bit of wrong footing here, and Hewitt actually slipping so that there was no way he could get to it. But not looking at the court as a result of the slip, looking at Kafelnikov, seeming to give Kafelnikov credit for the shot.
3 straight points for Kafelnikov as he moves ahead for the first time in the tiebreak. That's the point score at the top of your screen on the right hand side. 3-2 in points to Kafelnikov. Too defensive, I felt, there from Hewitt. And Kafelnikov, 4 points in a row, has seized the initiative now. That shot was nothing.
And as soon as he plays it, there's a real energy about Kafelnikov, because he realizes, of course, that Hewitt's not going to get much purchase off the shot. It's quite a good technique, but it really doesn't hurt the one-handed slice. And I was making the point earlier on in one of Hewitt's matches that he still needs to find a bit more crispness on that backhand, which I'm sure will come, that backhand slice.
I'm a little surprised by that one. So Darren Cahill will know the importance of these next 2 points. Kafelnikov, if he can hold his 2 service points, will have 3 set points. Of course, he's already had 3. Won't happen now, though. Back level at 4s.
Alex Metrovelli, thinking and looking at Russians, is here. A Georgian, of course, but used to play for the USSR. He's here doing commentary. Former Wimbledon finalist. Waiting again while they're running repairs to the Kafelnikov strings.
Can you get? That makes up for the calls in the earlier stages of the match. And 2 more set points for Kafelnikov. And of course, the big difference between this set point and the previous 4 is that it's on the Kafelnikov serve.
I think he'll have more stringerling in his racket than gut by the end of things.
He's got to be going over the 25 seconds between points here. That's a brilliant point. That is a brilliant point. Kafelnikov rode the luck of the net cord and he takes the tiebreak 7 points to 5. It's 1 set all after now 34 minutes.
And in his previous match against Rosecki, hitting almost as many backhand winners as forehands.
So Hewitt has changed colours. He's now a man in black. Third and final set.
Left for service.
Well, he still hasn't been into the net 10 times in the match yet, Hewitt. And this is how Kafelnikov, of course, started off the match, looking much the hunter as Hewitt looks here. I can hear many a club player saying good for doubles, that one, because it just hit the outside tram line.
Third signal, 40 left. From 40-50.
Just a third double from Hewitt, one in each set.
Second serve.
Hewitt. Comfortable opening service game then for Leighton Hewitt as we get the third set underway. And hasn't a fellow called Sampras done pretty well in a place called Wimbledon?
Yes, that's how I started. You obviously don't listen to what I'm saying. I don't blame you sometimes.
Fifth ace.
From 30-50.
Going back a bit, of course, Borg with these 5 successive Wimbledons, and is it 6 in 7 French?
Yep. Yes, he had a wonderful sequence.
From 40-50. Kafelnikov, no bell to balls. 9 is back by 1-0.
One game all at 1 set all. Time for a new set of tennis balls.
And Kafelnikov maintaining the tennis in Russia today is very healthy. Safin saying that he still felt that people perhaps ought to leave Russia, as Safin did, to go to Spain, perhaps to hone their skills. Kafelnikov says rubbish. He says you can do it in Russia. Many more facilities.
Yeah, and I suppose on the women's side, their top two again contrast Anna Kournikova, who went to Florida at a very young age, and Elena Dementieva, the semi-finalist of the US Open, silver medalist at the Olympics, who's stayed in Russia, in Moscow, and whose first coach, incidentally, was Marat Safin's mum.
Yes, Marat Safin's mum, who was a pretty good player, and who's spending her time now looking after his younger sister, who's meant to be very good, played in the French juniors this year, possibly others.
Yes, she did. She, not sure if she played in the Australian, certainly played in the other three.
Drawing 6-7, 30-15.
Well, good finishing touches we've seen occasionally from Kafelnikov here. The second shot from Hewitt. Been playing a lot of into outs, but good to see him finishing so comprehensively with the cross court.
So, no threat to either man in the opening three games of this final set. 2-1 Hewitt on serve. Evgeny Kafelnikov, 1-2 final set against Leighton Hewitt, the first of the semi-finals in the Tennis Masters Series here in Stuttgart.
Time.
Still to come after this, Wayne Through against Sebastian Grosjean. One more Tennis Masters Series tournament to come, starting a week on Monday in the Palais de Omnisport, Bercy in Paris. We'll be there, hope you will be, and then there'll be another week's gap before the inaugural Tennis Masters Cup in Lisbon for the top 8 players.
No from center, 11-15.
Kafelnikov testing the tension of his stringlings, his racket strings. Well, he missed his opportunity. He had that mid-court ball there. He showed us the cross-court forehand. He's shown us the into-out. Just lacking a little bit of initiative, perhaps a little too much of the percentage game. Kafelnikov doing a little bit of celebrating as a result.
So the first time either man's serve has been under threat in this final set. It's been very straightforward until now.
Well, good adjustment to the net court, but I think one's got to say it sits up rather invitingly for Kafelnikov. Seems to have got the luck of the net mainly.
We'll try to be a bit more aggressive on that forehand. And, well, swatting the ball away in anger at the end. Missed the line judges by much at this far end. And given that he's already had a code violation for a verbal obscenity, getting a little close to getting a penalty point. 2-all.
From Sendo, 15 left.
Constant testing of his strings by Kafelnikov. Oh, it sounds as if it might be a bit tight for him.
Left for service.
Oh, a sheer bit of timing here by Hewitt. He didn't seem to really force it very much. It's rather clinically played.
Yes, perfect placement.
Left for service. Left for service.
Having played such a good lob, that's an awful disappointment. First love game of the final set. Hewitt noticeably more aggressive in it. 3-2.
Right, I'll do that for you. It's Colin Zeman, who's an erstwhile doubles partner of mine who settled in Australia. I didn't understand why at first, but I've begun to appreciate why now.
And there's further evidence that Hewitt is being more aggressive, really moving Kafelnikov around. into the net more and being rewarded for his enterprise.
Oh, this is far better tennis, isn't it? And although he telegraphed this, Hewitt, you can see the ball pretty well dies on this court. It really doesn't hop up much unless you impart topspin to it. So he summed this up well, figured how far Kafelnikov was back.
What the doctor ordered, so far as Kafelnikov's concerned. Oh my, that is an awful miss. And here is the first break point of the final set. Now Hewitt is learning from Kafelnikov.
Yes.
Good moment to find you need to put a few stringerlings in. Right onto the line, brave play from Kafelnikov.
Again, using the opportunity once he sees Hewitt's going to play this single-hander. He knows there's not going to be a lot of pace, and although Hewitt actually played that one pretty well, the Russian volley up to it.
That's a good hold from Kafelnikov. Because Hewitt was playing well and threatening to take over.
Only the third point in this set that Hewitt's lost on his serve, one of which was a double.
Five aces each. Well, generally the standard of play of the net has been very good, but Kafelnikov would have expected to have made that volley, not necessarily to have made a winner out of it. So no letdown from Hewitt, having failed to convert on the break point in the previous game. Holds and moves ahead again, 4-3. The top 5 seeds are failing to make the semi-finals.
No from 7, not 15.
Once again, the Kafelnikov serve under threat. Survived a break point in his previous service game. And now Hewitt, real opening at love 30.
For service.
Umpire's overruled, given it a first serve, much to Hewitt's disgust.
Justice done.
Well, still looking back at the umpire. Let's see, we've got a raw deal there. Unforced error on the single-hander there.
Let for service.
And that's an even worse unforced error. Very tentative, and here's Hewitt's second break point of this set.
Well, we seem to be going back to those unresponsive balls again. Obviously has more to do with the way the players are hitting them.
Oh my. Well, that's an awful way to concede your serve, because it could well cost him the match. A 6 double fault from Kafelnikov, and Hewitt will serve for a place in a Master Series tournament for the first time. Again, Hewitt being more aggressive, trying to dictate.
Well, with Hewitt in this sort of aggressive mood, Kafelnikov's got to respond, I feel, to second serves.
47 by
Right.
15 all.
Fourth double from Hewitt. Cahill, Hewitt's coach, knowing 2 points are needed. Right in the corner. That's wide. 39th, I beg your pardon, 55th unforced error of the match. I was looking at Hewitt's statistics, and Hewitt has 2 match points. That's the way to finish it off. 7th ace. Hewitt launches the ball into space as the young Australian makes his way through to his very first Tennis Masters Series final. Kafelnikov will have to wait to be mathematically certain of playing in this, but frankly I'll be amazed if we don't see these two men in the 8-man lineup at the end of the month.